Chosen one, if you are seeing this, keep it quiet. Heaven did not send this for others. You were not meant to stumble upon this by accident, and you must not scroll away as if this is ordinary. Because what is being placed before your eyes carries something that can shift your life in ways you have been silently praying for. I am speaking directly to you, and this moment holds a weight that your spirit already recognizes, even if your mind is still catching up. This is not for everyone, and that is why you feel that quiet pull inside you, a sense that this is personal, almost secret, almost sacred. If you ignore this now, you risk walking past something that was carefully placed in your path for your protection, your healing, and your breakthrough. Type Amen if you agree. This is what it means. When I say keep it quiet, I am not asking you to hide in fear, but to protect what I am about to place within you. Not every ear is meant to hear what you are hearing, and not every heart can carry what I am about to awaken inside you. There are things I reveal only to those who are ready, and you have been prepared through every struggle, every delay, and every silent tear that no one else saw. I have been shaping you in private so that what I do in your life will not be easily shaken by the voices around you. You have wondered why your path has felt different, why you could not fully fit into places that others seemed comfortable in, why your heart kept searching even when everything looked fine on the outside. It is because you were never meant to move like the crowd. You were chosen to carry something deeper, something that requires quiet strength and a guarded spirit. That is why this is not for others, because they would not understand the weight of what is being entrusted to you. Take a moment and press like on this video as a sign that you are ready to receive what I am about to unfold in your life, because this connection between you and me is not random and it deserves your full attention. What is coming into your life is not loud at first. It will begin as a shift within you, a calmness where there used to be confusion, a clarity where there used to be doubt. You will start to notice that certain things no longer hold power over you the way they once did. This is not coincidence. This is alignment. I am removing distractions that were clouding your vision, and I am guiding you into a place where you can finally see what I have been preparing for you all along. Type 1111 if you believe. You have been asking for answers, for direction, for a sign that you are not alone in what you are going through. This is that sign. I have been with you in every moment, even when it felt like silence. I have been working behind scenes that you could not see, arranging things that you could not control. And now, you are stepping into a moment where things begin to make sense, not all at once, but enough for you to move forward with confidence instead of fear. There are people around you who will not understand this shift in you. They may question it, they may doubt it, and some may even try to pull you back into the version of yourself that was easier for them to understand. That is why I told you to keep this quiet. Not everything needs to be explained. Not every blessing needs to be announced. Some things grow best in silence, protected from outside interference until they are strong enough to stand on their own. You are entering a season where your inner voice becomes clearer than the noise around you. You will begin to trust yourself in a way you have not before, and that trust is not coming from you alone. It is coming from me working within you. I am strengthening your discernment so that you can recognize what is meant for you and what is not. This will save you from paths that would have drained you and lead you toward opportunities that align with your purpose. Do not underestimate what is happening right now. This is not just a moment of encouragement. This is a moment of activation. Something inside you is waking up, something that has been waiting for the right time to rise. You may feel it as a sudden sense of peace, or a quiet confidence that you cannot fully explain. That is me reminding you that you are not forgotten and you are not behind. Everything you have gone through has been part of your preparation. The delays were not denials, the confusion was not abandonment, the waiting was not wasted. I was building something within you that could not be rushed. And now you are beginning to see the first signs of what that preparation was for. You are protected, even in ways you do not realize. There were things that could have harmed you, paths that could have led you into deeper struggle, but I redirected you without you even knowing it. You thought you were being delayed, but you were being shielded. You thought something was taken from you, but it was something that would have taken from you in the long run. Now you are standing at the edge of something new. It may not look dramatic on the outside, but inside, everything is shifting. This is where your faith becomes your strength, where your trust in me becomes the foundation for what comes next. You do not need to have everything figured out. You only need to stay connected to me and move forward one step at a time. Keep this close to your heart. Let it settle within you. Do not rush to share it or explain it. What I am doing in your life right now is delicate, and it deserves your full attention and care. You will know when the time is right to speak, but for now, this is between you and me. And as you move forward from this moment, you will begin to notice small changes that lead to bigger transformations. Doors will open in ways that feel natural, not forced. Connections will form that feel right, not confusing. Peace will guide you more than pressure. This is how you will know that you are walking in alignment with what I have prepared for you. Why are experts saying this brainwave discovery might soon be removed from the internet? A top neuroscientist has shared CIA-linked findings about a 7-second ritual that may influence financial awareness. Verified by 4 neuroscience labs, this technique is helping people move toward improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But access to this information may not last long. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. There were times when you felt overlooked, when it seemed like others were moving forward while you were standing still. Those moments were not a sign of neglect, they were moments of preparation. I was teaching you patience, shaping your perspective, and building a foundation that would not collapse under pressure. What I am placing in your life now requires that kind of foundation, because it is meant to last, not fade away. Type 1010 to receive blessings. You are not the same person you used to be, even if you have not fully noticed it yet. The way you think, the way you respond, the way you carry yourself has already begun to change. This is not something you forced. This is something I have been doing within you over time. Growth does not always feel dramatic. Sometimes it is quiet, steady, and almost invisible until you look back and realize how far you have come. There are things you once chased that no longer feel important to you, and that is not loss. That is clarity. I am removing desires that would have led you away from what truly matters, and I am replacing them with a deeper sense of purpose. You are starting to value peace over pressure, truth over appearance, and alignment over approval. This shift is what will lead you into the life that was meant for you. There will be moments when you feel the urge to explain yourself, to tell others what you are experiencing, to make them understand why you are changing. Resist that urge. Not everything needs to be spoken. Some of the most powerful transformations happen in silence. When you protect what I am doing in your life, you allow it to grow without interference, without doubt, and without unnecessary resistance from others who may not be ready to understand. You are being guided away from environments that drain you and towards spaces that strengthen you. This may feel uncomfortable at first, because it involves letting go of what is familiar. But what is familiar is not always what is right. I am leading you into places where you can grow, where you can breathe, and where you can become who you were always meant to be, without constantly shrinking yourself to fit in. Take a moment to pause and recognize how far I have brought you. There were days when you did not think you would make it through, moments when everything felt heavy and uncertain. Yet here you are, still standing, still moving forward, still holding on. That is not your strength alone. That is my presence sustaining you, even when you felt weak. Type 777 if you trust God. What is ahead of you will not look like what is behind you. The patterns that once repeated in your life are being broken. The cycles that kept you stuck are coming to an end. You are stepping into something new, something that carries a different energy, a different direction, and a different outcome. This is not temporary. This is a shift that will continue to unfold as you stay connected to me. There may be moments when doubt tries to return, when old thoughts try to resurface, when you feel uncertain about whether you are truly moving in the right direction. In those moments, come back to this truth. I am with you. I am guiding you. I am not leading you into confusion. I am leading you into clarity, even if it comes one step at a time. You do not need to rush. You do not need to have everything figured out today. The pressure you have felt to have all the answers is not coming from me. I move with purpose, not panic. I guide with peace, not pressure. When you feel rushed or overwhelmed, that is your signal to slow down and reconnect with me. I will always lead you in a way that aligns with peace, even if it challenges you to grow. Your sensitivity is not a weakness. The way you feel deeply, the way you notice things others overlook, the way your heart responds to both pain and beauty is part of how I made you. It allows you to discern what is right, to connect on a deeper level, and to recognize truth in ways that others may miss. Do not try to harden yourself to fit into a world that does not understand you. I did not design you to be like everyone else. There are people who will come into your life who recognize this depth in you, who appreciate it, and who will not try to change it. These are the connections I am aligning for you. They will not drain you. They will not confuse you. They will feel right, not because they are perfect, but because they align with the person you are becoming. You are learning to trust yourself again, and that is one of the most important parts of this journey. For a long time, you may have doubted your own instincts, questioned your own decisions, and second-guessed your own path. But I am restoring that trust. I am reminding you that you are capable, that you are guided, and that you are not alone in your decisions. As you continue forward, you will notice that things begin to fall into place in ways that feel natural. Opportunities will come without forcing them. Answers will come without constant searching. Peace will come without constant effort. This is what happens when you align with me. Life begins to flow in a way that reflects that alignment. Do not look back with regret. Everything that has happened has played a role in bringing you to this moment. Even the things that hurt you, even the things that confused you, even the things that felt like setbacks were part of your preparation. They taught you what you needed to learn. They strengthened you in ways you did not realize, and they positioned you for what is coming next. Why is an NYC neuroscientist breaking their silence about a hidden brain ritual? Reports say their attorneys are trying to shut this page down after CIA-linked research revealed a brainwave method connected to attracting money. This 7-second practice, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people move away from financial stress into more stable lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. If you are seeing this now, consider yourself lucky, because this page may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You are not behind. You are not late. You are exactly where you need to be right now. What is meant for you is not going to pass you by. I am not working against you. I am working for you, even in ways you cannot yet see. Keep your focus on what I am doing within you, not on what others are doing around you. Comparison will only distract you from your own path. Your journey is unique, your timing is intentional, and your purpose is specific to you. When you stay focused on that, you will move forward with clarity instead of confusion. There is a quiet confidence growing in you, and it will continue to strengthen as you trust me more. You will begin to carry yourself differently, not out of pride, but out of understanding. You will know who you are, you will know what you are called to do, and you will no longer feel the need to prove it to anyone. There is a calm strength forming inside you, and it does not need to announce itself. It does not need recognition to be real. It simply exists, steady and grounded, because it comes from me. You are no longer reacting to everything around you the way you once did. You are learning to pause, to listen, and to move with intention instead of impulse. This shift is protecting you from unnecessary struggles and guiding you toward what truly matters. Type 222 to claim miracles. You may notice that certain doors are quietly closing, and at first it may feel confusing or even disappointing. But look closer. Those doors were not leading you where you needed to go. I am removing what no longer aligns with your path, even if it once felt important. What I am preparing for you requires space, and that space is being created now. Trust that what is leaving is making room for something greater. There are moments when you feel a sudden clarity about things you once questioned for a long time. You see situations for what they are without confusion, and you understand people without needing explanations. This is not coincidence. This is your discernment becoming sharper. I am opening your eyes so that you can walk forward without being misled or distracted by what is not meant for you. You are also learning that your worth is not defined by how others treat you. There were times when you gave too much of yourself, hoping to be seen, hoping to be valued, hoping to be understood. But now you are beginning to see that your value does not come from others, it comes from me. When you truly understand this, you stop chasing validation and start walking in confidence. There is a quiet separation happening in your life. It is not always visible, but you can feel it. You are being set apart, not to isolate you, but to position you. The path you are walking requires focus, and that focus cannot be maintained if you are constantly pulled in different directions. This is why some connections are fading and some environments no longer feel right. It is not loss, it is alignment. Take a moment and breathe in the peace I am giving you. This peace is not temporary, it is not dependent on everything being perfect. It is a steady presence that remains even when things are uncertain. When you feel overwhelmed, come back to this peace. It will guide you more clearly than any outside voice ever could. Type 2222 to receive miracles. You have been stronger than you realize. There were situations that could have broken you, moments that could have taken you in a completely different direction. But you did not break. You did not lose yourself. You are still here, still moving forward, still growing. That is not by chance. That is because I have been holding you, even when you did not feel it. As you continue, you will begin to see results that reflect the inner changes you have been experiencing. It may show up in small ways at first. A new opportunity that feels right, a sense of ease in situations that once caused stress, a clarity in decisions that once felt confusing. These are signs that you are moving in alignment with what I have planned for you. Do not rush this process. What is being built in your life is meant to last, and anything that lasts requires time and care. When you try to rush, you move out of alignment. When you trust the timing, you move with me. There is no need to force what is meant to flow naturally. You are also being called to protect your energy more than before. Not everything deserves your attention. Not every conversation needs your response. Not every situation requires your involvement. You are learning to choose where you place your time and your focus, and that choice is shaping your future more than you realize. There will be moments when you feel a quiet joy that does not depend on anything external. It may come without warning, a sense of contentment that fills you without reason. That is me reminding you that your life is not defined by what you lack, but by what you already have within you. When you connect with that, you begin to live differently. You are no longer walking in the same uncertainty that once surrounded you. Even when you do not have all the answers, you have a sense of direction. You feel guided, even in small decisions. This is how I lead you, not always with loud signs, but with a steady presence that keeps you moving forward. Your past does not define your future. The mistakes you made, the things you regret, the moments you wish you could change, do not have the power to hold you back anymore. You have learned from them, you have grown through them. And now, you are moving beyond them. I am not holding those things against you, and you should not hold them against yourself. What if a top neuroscientist just revealed a method helping thousands of people attract money into their lives? Research connected to the CIA suggests a simple brainwave ritual can influence how you notice and act on opportunities. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift from financial pressure to improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There is also a deeper sense of purpose awakening within you. You may not be able to fully explain it yet, but you can feel it. You know that your life is meant for more than just going through the motions. You know that there is something you are meant to do, something you are meant to become. That knowing is not random. It is me placing that awareness within you. You are not being led into something uncertain without support. Everything you need will be provided as you move forward. You do not have to gather it all in advance. You do not have to figure it all out before you begin. Take the next step, and the next will become clear. This is how I guide you, step by step, in a way that builds your trust and strengthens your faith. There are blessings already on their way to you, things you have been waiting for, things you have been hoping for. They are not delayed because you are unworthy. They are arriving at the right time, when you are ready to receive them fully. Timing matters, and I am never late. You are entering a space where your life begins to feel more aligned, more peaceful, more intentional. This does not mean there will be no challenges, but it means that you will face them differently. You will not feel lost in them. You will move through them with strength, with clarity, and with the understanding that you are not alone. Stay grounded in what you are feeling right now. This quiet confidence, this growing peace, this sense of direction is real. It is not temporary, and it is not imagined. It is the result of everything I have been doing in your life, even when you could not see it. There were times when you felt uncertain about your purpose, when you questioned whether your life held any real direction or meaning. Those thoughts came during moments when you could not yet see what I was building behind the scenes. I was never absent. I was never distant. I was working in ways that required patience, in ways that needed time to unfold, and now you are beginning to step into the results of that work. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. There is a quiet separation continuing to take place within your life, and it is becoming more noticeable now. You are finding it easier to walk away from things that once held your attention. You are no longer as easily affected by opinions that once made you doubt yourself. This is not because you have become distant or disconnected. It is because you are becoming aligned. You are starting to move with a clarity that is not influenced by external noise. You may feel moments where everything becomes very still, where you sense a calm that almost feels unfamiliar. In those moments, do not rush to fill the silence. That stillness is where I speak most clearly to you. It is where I guide you without confusion. It is where you find answers that cannot be given through noise or distraction. Learn to stay in that stillness, because it is one of the greatest sources of strength you have. There is also a deeper sense of protection surrounding you now. You are being guided away from situations that would have caused unnecessary pain. You are being redirected before things go wrong, even if you do not always recognize it in the moment. This is how I keep you safe, not by removing all challenges, but by guiding you through them in a way that protects your path. As you continue, you will begin to notice that your reactions are changing. Things that once triggered frustration or fear will no longer have the same effect on you. You are becoming more grounded, more stable, and more aware of what truly deserves your energy. This is a sign of growth. It is a sign that you are no longer controlled by what happens around you, but guided by what is happening within you. Take a moment and press like on this video as a simple act of agreement with the direction your life is moving, because this step of alignment deserves to be acknowledged and embraced. There is something important you must understand. Not everyone will recognize the changes in you as something positive. Some may see your growth as distance. Some may misunderstand your silence as indifference. But this is not your concern. You are not here to be understood by everyone. You are here to walk the path I have set before you, and that path will not always make sense to others. Type yes to receive miracles. You are also being prepared for responsibilities that require a different level of awareness. What is coming into your life will require you to think differently, to respond differently, and to carry yourself with a sense of purpose that you may not have felt before. This is why you are being shaped now. I am not placing you into something you are not ready for. I am preparing you so that when it arrives, you can handle it with clarity and strength. There is a deeper connection forming between you and me. You are starting to feel it in small ways, in moments of quiet reflection, in sudden clarity, in a sense of peace that comes without explanation. This connection is not something that will fade. It will continue to grow as you stay open, as you stay aware, and as you continue to trust the process that is unfolding in your life. You are learning to move without fear, even when you do not have complete certainty. This does not mean you will never feel doubt. It means that doubt will no longer control your decisions. You will move forward because you trust me, not because you have all the answers. This is what faith looks like in action. It is steady, it is quiet, and it is powerful. There are moments ahead where you will see clear signs of what has been building in your life. Opportunities will present themselves in ways that feel aligned. Situations will unfold in ways that confirm what you have been sensing. These moments are not random. They are confirmations that you are moving in the right direction. Could a hidden part of your brain be influencing your ability to attract money? A Columbia study linked to CIA research points to a small brain mechanism activated through a simple 7-second ritual. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this method is helping people move beyond financial struggles into more balanced lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and finally taking luxury vacations. However, this page might not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You are also being called to let go of any remaining weight from your past. There are things you have already outgrown, but you may still be holding on to them out of habit. Release them. They no longer serve you. They no longer define you. You are moving into a new space, and that space requires you to travel light. There is a strength within you that has not yet been fully revealed. It has been growing quietly, shaped by everything you have experienced. You may not have recognized it before, but it is there, ready to support you as you move forward. You are not fragile. You are not weak. You are being strengthened in ways that will become more visible with time. As you continue, you will notice that your life begins to feel more intentional. You are no longer moving without direction. You are no longer reacting without thought. You are choosing your steps with awareness, and that awareness is guiding you into a future that reflects your growth. You are not walking alone in this. Every step you take is supported. Every decision you make is guided when you stay connected to me. You do not need to fear what is ahead. You do not need to question whether you are capable. You are being led exactly where you need to go. There is peace in knowing that you are not in control of everything, and that is not something to fear. It is something to trust. When you release the need to control every outcome, you allow me to work in ways that go beyond what you could plan for yourself. This is where true transformation happens. There is something unfolding in your life that cannot be rushed or forced into shape. It is forming naturally, guided by my timing, not by your expectations. You may feel moments of impatience, moments where you wish things would happen faster, but understand this clearly. What I am building in your life requires precision, not speed. When something is built too quickly, it does not last. But what is built with care and purpose will stand firm, no matter what comes against it. Type 777 to affirm your belief. You are also learning that not every delay is a problem. Some delays are protection, some delays are redirection. Some delays are moments where I am aligning things in ways you cannot yet see. What feels like waiting to you is often preparation in motion. I am arranging details, shifting circumstances, and positioning you in ways that will make sense when the time is right. There are things that are already set in motion for you. You may not see them yet, but they are moving toward you even now. Opportunities, connections, and breakthroughs are aligning in ways that do not require you to chase them. This is important. You are not meant to chase what is meant for you. You are meant to walk in alignment, and what belongs to you will meet you there. You are stepping into a phase where your discernment becomes one of your greatest strengths. You will begin to sense what feels right and what does not, without needing long explanations.